guys, welcome to the channel. You have to excuse the noise in the background. The city is cutting down a few trees after all that heavy snow we got that broke a lot of branches and everything. So please excuse that noise in the background. But today we are going to be installing the rear view camera to go along with the Android radio that I'm going to be installing. So if you want to check out that video installing an Android radio, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and check that out. And of course, all the other YouTube videos of me working on my CTS coupe over here. But today we're going to be installing this rear view camera. And the reason I like this one is because it mimics a factory look. As you can see, that's our original one here. Well, the lights for it. So for the license plate lights back here. So this right here will just go in this place. And where the power cables run down through, it appears to run down back through here. So it looks like we're probably going to need to remove this over here as well. All right. And one of the nice things about this one, you see, it allows you to retain your the license plate light too. So you're able to just put the bulb in right there as well with the plug, and so you're able to have the rear view camera and still have your license plate light. So I think I'm going to put it on this side over here, since all the wiring on the passenger side kind of runs down through here. All right, so the compression side is either going to be on this side or on this side, of course. I'm gonna give this side a first try. So I'm just pushing up against that, and there we go. Popped out right away. As you can see what it was, it just kind of made this part compress. So, and then you just take the bulb. I'm doing this with one hand, by the way. Set that to the side. Take the bulb out, and we won't need this anymore. Now we'll be able to fish this on through there. Now I'm taking a look up in there, and there really isn't any place to actually run my wiring that I can see. So what I think I may do is remove the this trim piece right here to get access to the back and find where the hole that I can feed the wire through. So as you can see, there is, let's see if you can see that. There is look like a 8mm right here. And I'm quite sure I'm gonna have to pop this one off too to get access to an 8mm back there. All right, so I've removed this one over here. And right now, so what I'm doing, I'm taking out the two 8mm bolts. I may need to remove the back cover right here. Two 8mm bolts and the handle underneath. So there are two 10 millimeter nuts I need to remove. One here, you can see that right there. And then if we go to the other side, there's going to be one under here too as well. We need to remove those two nuts. All right, so there's actually a little bit more. So right here, there is a screw, and right over here, there is a screw too. And to get the nut off of it, you have to access it from underneath in here and behind up in there. Alright, now that I have it off, I'll be able to run my wire through this hole over here with the plug. The bolts go through there, so I wouldn't want to run my wires through there because it'll probably chafe the wire and create a short. This right here one could be, I wouldn't be able to fit the RC cables through there, so this is the best one right here. All right, now that this is all back on, and as you can see, the camera's in. I kind of wish I put it on over here now, because it didn't really matter, so I could have ran it on either side. So I kind of wish I would put it on the driver's side. I may switch it back over. It's not a big deal. But now, as you can see under here, we have the ends for the cables running out right here. So all the electrical seems to run down through here, through there, and along through here. So we're going to need to remove this right here to be able to run this cabling on through. Sticky. All right, so now I'm going to take my cable right here. I think this one is for giving it power it up, and that's to send the feed through. I believe I need to tap into a power line in the back for that. We'll see though. So now we have the other end running through here, and we're going to just follow along our other cable here. Just running along here, and we'll be able to put our case back on, our covering back on, and have the cable come out through here to be able to run it to the front of the car. Take some zip ties, good zip ties. All right, so with this plug that came with the kit that we plugged into the red, you actually have a ground and a power wire. This we're going to run to the battery. All right, we're just going to run that over to our battery over there. This one over here we won't use. It's kind of a trigger wire for the backup camera, but we won't need that when we put it in reverse. It should kick in with the backup camera. All right, so now that I have that negative and positive cable hooked up, so I'm running it through here, and I'm running it also through the same channel, so I'll actually come out right here by the battery, which is pretty cool. And of course, I'm going to run a lot of zip ties on here as well. All right, so now we're going to take our video wire here and we're going to route it around all the way to the front. So we're going to go inside and we're going to drop down that seat so we can have access to be able to run this and start running it through. The red wire stayed back here. One is black. I got one marked that this really is black. So that represents black. That one is going to go in. These are going to go in here to the battery. All right, here we go from the back seat. If you're in the coupe like me, you know how hard this is. Pull on this right here to release down the back seat. That way you can just pull in your cable. Keep it easy. And then at that point, once you have your cable in, you can put that back up and you can start to route this down into areas where it will not be seen ever. Now that I have it over here, now I'm going to route it down here and I'll route it out and I'm going to run it all up along under here and then fish it over. All right, so what I did, now I'm starting to running up over here, what I did was there's two screws up here. I backed them off, and that's going to give me the ability to now take my wire and run it up over there so that it's not seen. And then I'm going to fish it up through here and bring it out over here by the radio. All right, so now we have our backup camera, and we can take the plug here that is labeled, you can see that rear view camera, and we can plug those into each other. Like that. And remember, we don't need this trigger wire right here. All right, so here we go. I'll put it in reverse, testing out the rear view camera. There we go. Turn the steering wheel. That's how you hook up a rear view backup camera in your Cadillac CTS. If you like, hit the like button, and if you definitely want to see some of my other YouTube videos out there working on my CTS, hit that subscribe button and check those out as well. Thanks.